Shalom, Kolo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makar Kadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who I learned the truth from via the internet. Shalom to the brothers out there prophesying, waking up the elect in truth and sincerity, prophesying the truth, the 100% truth of the Bible, Shalom to the hopeful elect, the 100,000 men and the rest of the 1/3 men, women, and children that be shown mercy, in the coming days and the end times, which are Israelites, because only Israelites, could be delivered. It is what it is, and shalom to the speckled birds, those that may not look like Israelite, but the father goes back to Israelite, to a so-called Negro Latino and Native American, which are the Israelites. Your father goes back to that. It doesn't matter how you look, you're an Israelite. You're going to have a spirit of Israelite. You can't change the spirit. Even if you have different features, if you're a spirit, you have an Israelite spirit. If father goes back to the Israelite, you're Israelite. But that doesn't mean you're gonna be saved. You also now don't have to be. You not only have to be Israelite, but you have to be of the elect. And let me get the scripture before I start. Let me see. Psalm 33. Psalm 33 and 12, it says, blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord Yahweh, and the people whom he has chosen for his own inheritance. So he chose a specific group, a nation. He chose a specific nation out here, which should give his inheritance, which is Israel. From Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You could start reading the story starting at Genesis 17. The promises he made to Abraham, to Isaac, and on down to Israel, which is Jacob, whose name was later changed to Israel. But anyways, we're going to get into this article. It says, Mark Zandi warns a recession may come in the second half of 2023, which it might come sooner than that. But it's looking like it'll come in a second. And most of the stuff they really usually try to implement them during sunny season in summertime, especially with the 1/9, the VID 1/9, if you know what I'm talking about. Put it together. Well, what's been talking about for the past 2-3 years, what I've been pushing. The propaganda has been doing fear tactics, It started around normally almost half of that year, or the middle of the year, And a 6 month, normally it says it may come in the second half of 2023. So it says a prediction, so really it's a warning, but they really could happen before. It's up to the Lord, because Europe right now is on the brink of economic collapse by the end of this year, and it's going to follow through, trickle down. Other countries are suffering now, and trickle down, eventually come to America, Babylon the Great, But it says, let's read the article. It says, in an interview with CNBC's Andrea Miller, Zandi said a recession did not occur in the first half of this year. Which we already faced a recession. What the hell are you talking about? It already started. It's just slow. It's just a process. It has to take time. And I've seen it. You're going to see small changes. You mean that hasn't hit? It's obvious, but normal people know. It's a light inflation, but it's a light recession, but it's going to go into inflation, and it's going to go into hyperinflation as time goes on. It says, with unemployment at a low rate of unemployment is low? Yeah, okay. It's at a low rate. It's hard to find a job now than it was before. So with unemployment at a low rate of 3.5%, he doesn't buy the view that 2 back-to-back quarters of negative growth alone are sufficient to make for a recession. But Rosani D did warn that he suspects layoffs, the layoffs going to increase in the days ahead. There's going to be massive layoffs in the days ahead. He said, the grinding shall cease. What does the scripture say that? you know. Let me get that. Ecclesiastes 12:3 says, "In a day when the keepers of the house shall trouble, and the strong man shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows are darkened." So there's not gonna be any hope, you know. People gonna be losing their job left and right, you know. Really, when they move this system to social credit system, hey, you're not gonna need a job because they're gonna give you a certain amount of money and control how you spend it. You know, which Ecclesiastes 12:3 tells you about, you know, grinding ceasing. So with the kind of low unemployment, inflation is going to remain a problem. He said, and add to address, the Federal Reserve has signaled it will continue to raise interest rates in an attempt to slow down the job market. Zandi attributed the confusion about whether the U.S. experiencing a recession in the first half of this year to the, you know, and the Russian invasion of, you know, so they're using these two factors, which they said that, it's predictable, you know, to blame it on, you know, the economic collapse. They already got them set, you know, and two massive supply shocks have hit the economy at roughly the same time. Yeah. Coincidence? No. And which makes interpreting the data about the economy particularly challenging. You know? Now, American, you know, more lies, but we could see, you know, you don't have to, like, just pick out the bones of what's accurate, but you could see in daily life things are changing. You can feel in the air that things are changing. You can see that things are changing. They could sugarcoat it or say however they want, but them prices are still gonna go up, and inflation is still gonna, you know, a recession and inflation is still gonna happen, you know. Let's get to the scriptures. 2nd Ezra 16 and 19. 2nd Ezra 16 19. Verse 16 and 19, it says, "Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment." And these famines and plagues and tribulations which are coming, you know, is going to be a result of the economic collapse, are sent forth, you know, as scourges, punishment for amendment, you know, for repentance, you know, for you change your mind, for correction, basically. You know, because people are wicked. It's a bit. People are wicked right now. And then we read the next line, verse 21, it says, "Behold, virtue shall be so good cheap upon earth that they'll think themselves to be in a good case. And even then shall evil grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." So even now they think they're in a good case. They can still go to the store, buy certain things, do certain things, some good entertainment, to the movie, so you could go to work, etc. But all those things is gonna go down, you know. You know, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape hunger shall the sword destroy. So these things are gonna come unaware to them, you know, or they think they're in a good case. As I say, even shall evils grow upon the earth, it's gonna continue to get worse, and sword, the famine, and great confusion, you know, as they chilling. And the Lord is issuing all these evils, you know. Let's see in Isaiah 45 verse 4. Give me a quick listen because the article is 45 verse 4, straight to the point. 5 verse 4, it says 45 verse 6, so what's your pen? Okay, I think I got the wrong one. No, actually, I'm sorry. I was right. I think 45 verse 6. Let's start at 7. It says, that's the one we guess at 7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. There's darkness. What does scripture say? For the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. And we're approaching the day of the Lord. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So it's the Lord that's bringing all these things, to fruition, these prophecies. And people think it's Satan. No. Say, hey, Lord is Yahweh Shmi is bringing out this judgment, and Satan, spiritual demon Satan, is issuing them now either by using Esau Edom, so white man, the one operating under the spirit of Satan, or using apparitions, demons, at certain events, you hop on people, to cause certain judgment on animals, to put judgment on people. Famine, cause crops, cause wasps and swarms of insects to mess up with crops. It's the Lord Yahweh Shmi doing all of this. He's authorizing it. He's giving the signature. The angels, the right hand and left hand side, bringing in, the order and the contract. He's signing it up. It's his signature. Nothing gets past him without him approving it first. A stamp of approval. Let's get Ezekiel 5, verse 16 and 17. Ezekiel 5, verse 15. That's verse 16. It said, when it shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine. And we just read who's responsible for bringing in the evils. And famine, plagues, destruction, and confusion, and tribulation is part of the evils. Because they ain't good. They gotta be you. He being the good and the evil. It said, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and I will break your staff of bread. Staff of bread is fat. You're not gonna find food in these convenience stores, these grocery stores. They're gonna be running dry. They're gonna be running scarce. This is why I will send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord, have spoken it. So it's Yahweh Shmi Ashar doing all these things. And he's going to do all these things further as time goes on, to issue in Jacob's trouble, in the tribulation. That's what the scriptures say in Ecclesiastes 5. Let's get that. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord. Ecclesiastes 5, verse 7, it says, make no tarry to turn to the Lord, Yahweh Shmi Ashar, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in that security that shall be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. And really, what's it saying? You don't know when the Lord's going to bring judgment on you. You have your chance now, alive, able to repent, and turn back to Yahweh Shmi Ashar, turn back to your head, and talk to your Israelites. The heathen's going to be destroyed anyway. The kingdom is coming to an end, and your kingdom is starting. You have a chance, for mercy. And you're not taking it. And that's how, as the only way we're going to be delivered from these famines. That's how you're not going to starve to death. Because when there's no food, who you going to rely on? You think you stock up, you're stocking up for somebody. But the second verse, I think 15 and 16, people are going to be breaking their houses. Chapter 15 and chapter 16, they're going to be breaking their houses, stealing each other's food. There's going to be a lawless society. And to get food, you're going to need you're going to have to take the MOTB. If the law ain't with you, even if you don't take MOTB, if not the elect, you ain't going to be saved. If not, there's 2 requirements. Not taking the MOTB, you have to be an Israelite and have to be an elect member of the Israelite. 2 requirements for salvation, Let's get Psalms. Since I mentioned it, let's get Psalms We got Psalms, and we get Isaiah, servant shall eat. We're gonna close it. It's a quick lesson. Let's get this Psalms 33. Yeah, it was. I just left it. I just left it. Let's see. Psalm 33. Verse 19, it says to deliver. Let's start. 18 said, behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy. And we hope in Yahweh Shemiras mercy. Even thinking about this, you get a little bit nervous. You realize, hey, there's hope that if you're the elect, that's all you're the hopeful elect, hey, you might get delivered. Just be on your best behavior, be in a holy conversation. What manner of person are you to be? And holy. I might as well get it. Let me get it on my phone. I'm putting it in, then we'll go back. And then that's in 1 Peter. First Peter 1:15, it says, but as he which but as he which hath called you is holy, so be holy in all manner of conversation, meaning conduct. But that's not the one I was looking for. Let's see. The 2 Peter 2:11 o'clock. Easier this way. It's separated. 2 Peter 3:11. It says, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Shemiras, when the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, nuclear missiles hitting and burn this place up, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and new earth, wherein dwell righteousness. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent, and that ye may be found in peace and without blame, without spot and shameless. Oh, there it is. Seeing, this could be used too. Verse 14. It goes down to verse 14, meaning the same thing. Verse 11, it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person are ye to be? In all holy conversations, like in godliness. I know the message get a call. A speech, it's a minor thing. You go to words, masteries, the manner of life, conduct, behavior, okay, and deportment. So what manner of behavior, conduct, and manner of life should you be living? A godly life, a holy life, separate from the world. Separate from what? From the world, Super said, be ye separate. Second Corinthians 6:17. It said, wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing of the world, worldly. It's idol worship and all this wicked abomination, and I will receive you. Keep the Lord's statutes and commandments to your best of your ability. Be in a holy conscience and holy conduct. And living separately from the idealistic, these philosophies and way of life of this world. Trying your best to keep the Lord's statutes and commandments. Turn back to the Lord, repent. Become a new creature, become a new man. I don't even need to get the scripture, but spirit, in the end, it was beneficial. Let's go back to Psalms 33, verse 19. So basically I broke it down a little further, the previous scripture a little further. But anyway, back to Psalm 33. I think it said to deliver. 18 said, Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death, and to keep them alive in famine. So the Lord's going to keep you alive in famine. When these people are starving, he's going to feed you, which you're going to get in Isaiah 65 when we close out. He said, our souls wait for Lord Yahweh. He's our help. Yeah, he's our help. And our shield. Who else are you going to call upon? The ones who control, like we read, in Isaiah 45, in verse 6, verse 6 to 7, the Lord that bring, or verse 7, the Lord that bring all these evils. See, if he could bring them, he could stop them. He could prevent you from them touching you. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. You have trust in the Lord. You have to build your faith up. It says, let thy mercy, O Lord Yahweh, be upon us, according as we hope in thee. Isaiah. Isaiah 65, verse 13. Isaiah 65, verse 13 says, Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Who's the ye shall be hungry? The rest of our people that didn't repent, they didn't take heed to the word, they didn't turn to the Lord and may not tarry. They may tarry when turning to the Lord. They too, enticed by the things of this world. They don't know how to use proper balance now. They don't know how to use the word, not abuse it. And his servant, who? The elect. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. And also the ye shall be thirsty and shall be hungry is also the heathens. Along with 2/3 of our people that didn't take heed. But ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Ashamed they didn't take heed before ashamed, and the lives they live, and not seeking the truth and not turning to the Lord, of making fun of the prophets when they're out there prophesying, trying to wake them grateful asses up, You're gonna feel all that shit. You're gonna remember everything, the warnings you've been getting. They could have been eating now. They could have been eating, but now they screaming. But hey, all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. May the kingdom come faster. I hope this was edifying. Shalom.